Police officers. What criminal actually impressed you with their criminal skills? Working night patrol in Seattle, I kept getting calls about a woman stealing from rich people's homes. But this wasn't your typical burglar. She only took one item from each house, always something the owners didn't even notice was missing for weeks. The really weird part? She'd leave behind expensive jewelry and electronics, taking things like old photo albums or baby blankets instead. It drove me crazy trying to figure out her pattern. Then one night, we got lucky. A security camera caught her face as she walked out of a mansion carrying what looked like a teddy bear. When I saw the footage, my coffee nearly fell out of my hand. The thief was Andrea Walsh, one of our city's most respected foster care social workers. I'd met her several times at charity events. She was this quiet woman in her 50s who'd fostered over 30 kids herself. Everyone knew her as the angel who took in the hardest cases, the kids nobody else would touch. We brought her in for questioning at 3 a.m. She sat across from me in the interrogation room, still wearing her cardigan and sensible shoes, looking more like someone's grandmother than a criminal mastermind. Want to tell me about the bear? I asked. She smiled sadly. That bear belonged to Tommy Jenkins. He's 6 now, living with his 5th foster family. His birth mom promised to give it back when she got clean, but she sold it instead. My partner pulled up Tommy's file. Sure enough, there was a note about a missing teddy bear he'd cry about every night. The photo album from the Martinez house? I asked. That belonged to Rosa, didn't it? The teenager who aged out of the system last year? Andrea nodded. Her birth father sold everything when he went to prison. That album had the only pictures of her mother. One by one, we went through every item she'd stolen. Each one belonged to a foster kid she'd worked with, sold off by birth parents for drug money, or lost in the shuffle between homes. She'd spent months tracking down these items, studying security systems and planning her break-ins. She knew exactly when each family would be away, which windows would be unlocked, where every motion sensor was placed. I tried doing it legally at first, she explained, offering to buy the items back. But most of these families wouldn't even talk to me, so I found another way. She pulled out a worn notebook filled with addresses, schedules, and detailed maps of wealthy neighborhoods. I've got 43 more items to find. Kids shouldn't have to lose their memories just because the system failed them. I looked at my partner. We both knew what we had to do. The evidence against her was solid. Security footage, documented break-ins, even her own confession. She'd serve serious time. But then I thought about Tommy getting his bear back, Rosa seeing pictures of her mom again. I accidentally knocked my coffee all over her notebook. Oops, looks like your list of targets is ruined. Guess we'll never know where you were planning to hit next. My partner caught on quick. Shame about that security footage too. System must have glitched. It's all corrupted now. We let her go with a warning. Every few months after that, I'd hear about another missing teddy bear or baby blanket. But somehow, the security cameras always seemed to malfunction on those nights. Last week, I ran into Andrea at the grocery store. She smiled and handed me a small package. Inside was a baseball mitt with my name scratched into the leather, the same one my dad sold for drugs when I was 8. Found this at a pawn shop in Portland, she whispered. Figured you might want it back. I still keep that mitt on my desk.